Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story. This is episode 6 of our series, The Long Road. And last time, you can see where we left off. We found this. We're going to check it out. We're going to try not to die in the process because I saw some bad guys wandering around on the outside right here just a minute ago. I don't see many more. They're probably crawling in and out of those windows. But this is cool. I hear him. You hear that? It's like a machinery buzzing sound. Red shingle block. Now, this would be super cool to fix up and make this our home. Here's the gate. No gate. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. You guys are coming out of the woodworks. The stoneworks. They're just gonna keep spawning, aren't they? Until I find their spawner. I think their spawner's definitely over there. This Falx, the range, I hate it. Alright, they don't do a lot of damage in and of themselves. Oh, you were still alive. You were playing dead. Okay. Yeah, I want to say there's spawners up in there somewhere in this tower. Well, maybe it's down below. How do I get in there? Oh. No, don't see a spawner. Okay, let's get upstairs. Check that out. Spawners. Discovered a tapestry. No spawners? Oh. Somehow I don't believe that. There's definitely spawners here. Rusty gears here. That's not a rusty gear. What is that? Metal parts. Don't really need those right now. You know what? Let's just put them in here. Oh, I can't put anything in this. Okay. It's probably ruined. Aged crate. Flax seeds. There you go. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna make it a priority. I know there's a spawner. I'm gonna make that a priority. Unless these guys were just here. 3 forges. I'm gonna check around for spawner. There's gotta be one. Check the walls, all these towers. I don't see any spawners, but there could be a basement. There could be any number of things going on, but I know with this, hello, that there's spawners here. What time we got? It's only 9 in the morning. We got plenty of time to explore this place. What was that sound? I think that was a rabbit. So Blackguard map tapestry. Future Tyro here. I'm realizing that I'm a big dumb idiot and the locust nest that I spent about 10-15 minutes looking for just to swear up and down it didn't exist. Yeah, that's it, right in front of my stupid freaking face. It's right there with the blue arrow. That's it right there. Anyways, back to the video. Some cool paintings in here. But yeah, I don't see any spawners. A lore book. Ruined base lard. Tool tier 0. Useful for cutting tall grass. Okay. Blue wallpaper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's already a bed here. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Okay. Hang on. A king's coat. Let's see it. Oh, yes, sir. What else we got in here? Metal parts, stool, bunch of flax. Nice. Oh, yeah. This is good stuff. Is there not more to this place, though? Like, I feel like there's probably some secrets to this place. Probably some underground secrets somewhere. Why don't we find out? We got the tools to find out. I've been bamboozled. Well, there's nothing under that section at least. Maybe down below me here. Some new pants. Let's see what I got right now. Yeah, these are gonna help me with some warmth. At least a little bit. And a linen shirt. That's iron. That's iron right there. Another crucible. Marketeer lithium. Put that on. Nah. We'll wear it for now, but a tin ingot and a lead ingot. Okay, guys. Malachite. Parent material is limestone. Oh yeah. This was a good find. Limestone is in there. There's limestone in there. Flax fibers. So I'm not going to move out here right away, but maybe in the spring we'll do a big move and come out here. I think that might be the play. We are going to spend the night here, though. The day, anyways, at this point. I'm actually not going to take too much. I'm just going to take what would help me right now as far as winter goes. Anything that I don't absolutely need right now, I'm going to put upstairs. And there was a chest upstairs that I could actually use for resin. Nice. Okay. 22 compost in there. Like this Jonas part, I'm gonna put in there. Oh, there's 2 Jonas parts in there now. We got 6 resin. That's great. Great news. Powdered borax. Nice. Saddle blanket for my horse. Anything that I absolutely need to help me survive this winter. That's what I'm here to take. And that is it. Where was like the kitchen to this place? They just cook here in the forge? Don't tell me they did. Limestone. That will be helpful for us. So I'm going to throw these sticks out. Leave those. Templar style armor schematic. We'll leave that. Turnip seeds. Ingots we'll leave. So I guess this place didn't have a kitchen, so there's some room to add to this place too. They have a kitchen. It just had a forge and a bedroom upstairs. Shoot sections, so that's good. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of fire clay. Okay, guys. These are ruined boots, so we're just gonna take all this fire clay. Yeah, this place would be really hard to make it suitable for the winter in time because it doesn't even have any rooms. Let's take a look around the area since we're gonna be staying here for. Guys, what is that? Okay, let's go check that out too. Might as well. As cool as it was, I would have to do a lot of work to get it up to livable conditions. More resin right here. I'm not passing up any resin. I got 7 on me right now. We got, okay, lots of stuff spawning in already on us. That one looks different. There's like one normal shiver there. That one looks different. There's a lantern. There's a couple lanterns. This might be worth checking out, but I don't want to die. Let's take care of this shiver first because he's like the normal shiver I've seen. This is a deep shiver. So what was that one then? Was that the normal shiver? Oh, hello. Just a regular drifty boy. Rusty gears, another ruined lantern. Okay, very cool. I'm gonna have to carry that back to the castle if I do actually end up moving back there. I'm kind of debating it. What is this? Silver and gold? Oh, this is crazy, guys. Gas lamp. Okay, there's something down there. Oh, it's just a bow torn. What am I freaking out about? I don't care about bow torns. That one was a shiver. Super dark back here. What time we got? It's about noon. He caught me off surprise. I was looking at something else. Excuse me. I think we should come back here with a bit more gear. A bit more reliable light source, a bit more gear, all the above. More armor, yeah, definitely. So, I think what we're gonna do... Got native copper here too. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark this as well. I'm gonna run over to this trader, see what he's about. Underground stuff. Yeah, some stuff down here, some stuff across the river that direction. So let's go check that out. Let's see. I think I already see. Is that somebody up there? No, I don't think it is. Okay, I'll take this ladder. This is okay. So this is a translocator. So I can fix this and I can use it to teleport, and it just randomly teleports me to another one of these translocators. Okay, this is cool. Very good to know that this is here. We're going to blue translocator. We got food storage. Oh man, don't really have anything I want to drop. Maybe those pumpkin seeds. Eat this book real quick. Don't need the pumpkin seeds. I'll take a little bit of grain though. I think this is mostly the tree. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool tree. And I would love to cut it down here in the near future. Get all this oak wood. Seeds. What we got? Hello, hello. Hello, you. You guys just let me check out what those seeds are. Okay, then another one, third one just spawned. You know, the Falx does more damage, but I feel like I just land more hits with the spear. And keeping these guys at a distance is a huge benefit as well. Just want to check what these seeds are, guys. And then I'm running... Come on, man. And then I'm running back to my castle. That's all. What do we got? Carrot seeds. I don't have carrots. We'll check this out another time. It's time to sprint back to my castle before the sun really sets. Oh no. He didn't chase me, so that's good. He did scare me though. It's always the risk you take running through the woods. Oh, I need to go around that way. I just extinguished my torches. Running from that bear. Wolves. There's a bear in front of me. Come on. I don't have a torch. I need to get back to my castle. Like yesterday. There's a bow torn. that castle. I hear drifty boys. I have a door. Should be a door somewhere. Thought I saw one. No, it was in the other ruin. That's okay. Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock. So yeah, you guys can see it. It's actually starting to get dark a lot earlier. Yeah, there's a bowthorn and definitely a locust nearby. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna actually live here, but we are definitely going to be coming back here to get some goodies. Hello. Hello, both of you. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to clear this place out. There's probably a room with a spawner somewhere. In fact, I want to say there's almost definitely a room with a spawner hidden somewhere. Should I take the lead or the tin? Let's take the tin and let's get going. Let's just run home and take these torch holders. This is cool. Look at this. Look at this, guys. That is so cool. Sorry, rice seeds, rice grain, whatever you are. But looks like I have to make sacrifices.
So at this point, I just decided to follow the river all the way home since it would get us there a bit faster and that we also wouldn't have to worry about bears, wolves, getting lost, anything like that. I also decided to take that iron that I found in that castle and put it away as if I never found it. At least until the point where I had reached the Iron Age naturally. I was intending for this series to be a follow-along guide, or at least something that new players could follow along with me as I had learned the game. So I don't want to jump too far ahead without figuring out the natural game mechanics.
Yeah, you thought. Yeah, you do get a nice set of antlers on you, but I don't have the inventory space. There's a bear. Sorry that you were sacrificed to the bear. Oh, the bear might have some... The bear possibly has fat. Here. Oh yeah, okay. Fat? Any fat? Yep, there is some. What do I not need? The rope I can get from the cattails. I can also try to come back for this stuff. So hopefully he'll still be there.
Now that we were finally home, it was time to get down to some homework. We expanded out our flax farms, scared off the local wolves, and put down some more lights around the house. Took care of our inventory management, and then finally I used all that flax that I had found during our exploration to make something we've been waiting for a long time.
There we go. A lot more inventory space now, so I'm happy with that. We can get one more. We just need more of this flax. So once we can harvest this out here, which we're on stage 5. Growth speed is at 88%. Well, there should be one. There we go. That one's at 97% because it's high fertility. So once we can harvest this, we'll definitely be able to get more inventory, even more inventory space. I think another few slots, like 30 slots or so. So yeah, happy with that. I'm gonna work on expanding out the cellar a bit. I'm gonna call that good for digging right now. I just wanted a bit more space. I'm gonna put a door here just because I'm gonna find it difficult to light this up in here real well for a little while until I get more aged torch holders. I'm gonna take the one from, not here, we'll do the, I'll buy the farm. I'm gonna take this one. But honestly, I probably could use 2 or 3 down here to really light this up. But for now, this will have to do. But the way I see it, we can put some barrels down here, and then start our tanning process here soon. The barrels are sticks in each corner, I think. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do a few of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they don't stack. Alright, so the reason I'm setting my barrels up like this is because tanning is a 3-step process. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with step 1, step 2, and step 3. And then, so this will be like one thing being tanned here, and then another thing being tanned here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then, so what this is going to look like is we do lime water here, and then we seal our hide in here with lime water. And then we need to make weak tannin here, and then strong tannin there. And that's what the oak wood is for. So I should probably make myself an infinite water source down here. Just put it in, let's just put it right here. And then since we're gonna do another barrel, another row of barrels, we'll do another water source right there. We'll do where did I put all that lime that I got? I know I found some lime while I was out there. It's a matter of what I did with it. Oh no, I found borax and I found something that comes from limestone, right? And then I found the fire clay. Dang. 15 units of iron bloom. So I don't even know if that's... I feel like that's not much at all. Alright, well, it's daytime. Let's go collect our, what are they called? Our cattails. Because we want to make some skips. Get our bees really rolling because it's going to be important. Bees are important for winter. There you go. And that's why I turned back to make sure I didn't miss any. Because I most certainly had. Alright. So we got a stack and 22 cattails. So what we're going to do now is head back, get some clay, and then turn all of those cattails into skeps. And try to get those skeps put on there and get our bees populating them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 skeps out of that, which is good. That's like, I'm happy with that number for now. In fact, hang on, we might even be able to get 6. Yeah, I think we get 6. There we go. 6 skeps. And I think that's right to how many skep posts we made. I think that's exactly what we were trying to get. I want them all facing this direction, so because when they're full of honey, you'll be able to see it in this little square. So I don't want to have to be running around looking to see if they're good. I just want to look from here, see what's yellow and what's not. Yep, that is the exact number of skeps that we had. So, very good. I think now they just start populating these skeps and we'll start making honey in them. But this process will go faster if I have more flowers. So a couple things we're gonna do while we're out here. Actually, we're gonna look for oak wood. We're gonna get a bunch of oak wood and also flowers. So that is what we're working on today: flowers and oak wood. That's maple. I think this is all maple in here. Okay, oak wood. So, I'm actually gonna break the leaves of this before I chop it because I want more oak around here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the leaves, hopefully get seeds, and then got some pine seeds out of that. Hopefully get seeds, and then from that we'll be able to plant more oak wood around the house. Oak wood's really useful because, well, tanning. You need oak wood to make the tannin that you need for tanning. Well, my axe broke. As you guys can see from that one tree, I pretty much have filled my inventory. So what I'm gonna do, get that out of here. Let's plant this, because there's even more wood up top there. Up there, I saw. I'm gonna try to pick that up. Nope. Okay. Dirt it is. Yep. And we're full. So let's plant some more of these pine. For no other reason other than get this stuff out of my inventory. Wow. There was a lot more wood on this than I thought. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. We can go to that. And everybody's at 36 on this. I'm not attached to one torch. Oh, yeah. Torch can go in the offhand. Alright. Let's bring all this back home. Alright. We really need more chests. In order to make more chests, we're going to need to make nails. So, I think we need to make more charcoal in order to make more nails in order to make more chests. So, luckily, we just chopped a ton of wood. Unluckily, oh, we have a second axe. No, that's not an axe. That is a yeah, crap. Unluckily, we need to do this the old-fashioned way since we just broke our good axe. Alright, so we have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We currently have 6, so now we can do 8. Oh, that scared me. Alright, let's light this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Singing the song. A song of starvation. Cover that. Let's go eat. So, we will make more nails, then make more chests, and then we'll have somewhere to put all this oak wood.
Hello everybody, Future Tyro here. I'm going to try to make this quick. I had a bit of a microphone mishap. I got a new microphone since I last was recording, and the settings are not working with OBS, so what you're hearing right now is me on a voiceover. As you can hear, my new microphone sounds just fine on my voiceover. It's just I need to dial in some settings on OBS. What that ultimately ended up leading to is a loss of about an hour and a half of footage. You're going to see this footage in the background, but there's not going to be a whole lot of sound. I'll try to make it interesting with voiceovers to tell you what you're seeing and some music, whatnot, all that good stuff. So what you're going to be seeing is footage from me. I went on an expedition to the north. I went looking for limestone, and spoiler, I did not find any limestone. However, I did find a lot of other really cool things that are going to be very helpful for us in the future. So I started off this expedition with a really huge win. I just poked my head into a cave that I saw, just hoping to take a look around, check for any ruins, and as you might be able to see on screen right now, I actually ended up spotting a nice iron vein down there. It's not huge, I think, but it is our first bit of iron. So all we need now is some more tin, and we can make our tin bronze tools and then a tin bronze anvil, and then we can actually get ourselves into the Iron Age now that we know where that is. I was already really happy with my find of iron, so I continued pushing north and I found a whole bunch more resin through this forest. And continuing on past the forest, I crossed the river where I had to go hunting for some fish. As you can see, I was quite starving at this point. I had run out of food and I was determined to continue pushing north. I did not want to turn back just yet and return home empty-handed without any of the limestone I've been working hard to find. Eventually I came and stumbled across this abandoned village. While I did peek my head around just a little bit here, I ultimately decided not to loot it yet. My inventory was getting really full and there was a few other things on my map that I really wanted to look at before I committed to looting this place. And then before I went over to those new structures that I wanted to check out, I had to go to sleep in this trader. With sunrise on the horizon, I decided to continue pushing north to those ruins that I saw on the map. It was still a little bit dark by the time I arrived, but I went ahead and checked out this large ruin. There was also another ruin right next door, about the same size, but this ruin had not a whole lot of goodies around it, a few cracked chests, or a few cracked vessels. And as you can see, the floor is made up of this stone path blocks. These stone path blocks, I did decide to take a bunch of them because they will allow me to move faster. So I'm going to put them around the base, and that way I can continue to move around a little bit faster around base. Just make ourselves a little bit more efficient. And then here you're going to see I'm going to go to that second ruined structure here, and I'm going to loot that. And I'm going to get a little bit of a nasty surprise while I'm there. So yeah, as I was looting this place, a sawblade locust decided to jump on my head. Now this was my first encounter with the sawblade locust, so from what I understand, these are kind of late game enemies, so I'm very glad that there was only one. I did manage to fight it and kill it, as you're going to see here, but and it did drop some goodies for me. But this place did have a lot of really good loot. I found a container, a storage vessel that was intact. So I actually ended up using that to carry a lot of my stuff home, kind of like I did a few episodes ago, where I found a container out in the wild and used it to increase my inventory space. But yeah, here I am fighting this guy. I hit him a lot. He was a lot tankier than I expected him to be, and that saw blade tail of his really has a lot of reach to it. Makes him quite dangerous, so it was pretty imperative for me to use the spear to keep him at a distance. And just keep moving backwards as I fight him, because I didn't have any armor at this point, and he, from what I understand, these guys do a fair amount of damage, so I was really trying not to get hit, trying to keep my distance from him and ensure that I wasn't taking any hits from him and that I could just keep wailing on him as I could. As you saw there, I actually got stuck on that bush, so I was really lucky that that was my last hit on him, because I would have taken a hit for sure if that didn't kill him right now. And finally, I was done looting. I had a full inventory. I wanted to keep looking around a bit, but as you can see, this is the nice vessel that I found. And at this point, I decided just to carry it home. And I actually had a pretty eventful journey, so you'll see about that here in just a moment. I ended up going back to the abandoned village, or the ruined village that I had found here. Thought it might just take a look as I was walking back towards the house, because it was kind of on the way. And I decided to take a look inside. Now, as you can see here, it got very cold very fast. I got caught out after nightfall, so I was freezing. Not only that, but I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is actually a temporal storm as well. So yeah, my gear is spinning backwards there, my vision's going kind of crazy. So I really got caught out here, so I just had to shelter in place here for the night in this little room. I did end up warming up just by putting these torches down and staying in this sealed room that I happened to find. But it was a close call. As you can see, I was a little bit around half health by the time I actually started warming up. And I did end up stop taking damage, the cold damage. after I warmed up. It took about a few minutes to warm up. And then finally, after the sun rose, I decided to go ahead and continue my trek back home. But as you can see, I got distracted. I saw something on this cliffside out here, this ore, so I decided to check it out. And it's a really good thing I did, because this is tin ore. So, with the iron that I had found in that one mine, and this little deposit of tin ore, which you can see, it's not actually much, but I did end up finding a second small deposit. I mean, like 20-30 blocks from this one to the south. But with these two things, I have all the materials to push myself into the tin bronze age, and then from there, hopefully I have enough tin bronze with all this to make myself a tin bronze anvil. And with that, then I'll be able to start making myself some iron blooms. So I'm hoping, at least, that this will be enough to push us into the Iron Age. We shall see. I'm going to try to fix my mic before next episode, and I'm thinking that next episode we might try to get to the Iron Age. Alright, everybody. So, it is the next day in real life, and I believe I have fixed my microphone issues. So, we did get home from our adventure, our northern expedition. Yeah, I got my nice little loam storage vessel here with this 2x2 gate that I found in that village, that ruined village that you saw. But what I'm really excited about that I got during that voyage was a little bit of cassiterite. I got 8 chunks of rich cassiterite, which is tin. Cassiterite is a tin ore, see it says 15 units of tin. And then also I got a little bit of poor cassiterite, which sucks, but you know, that is what it is. And then also we saw that iron vein on the way there. So what we can do is we can mine, we can smelt up some tin bronze, and then hopefully we'll have enough tin bronze for at least a pickaxe and a tin bronze anvil, because we need to replace this copper anvil with a tin bronze anvil in order to be able to work iron, because iron can only be worked on tin bronze with tin bronze. So he's close. Another thing you guys might have missed, because I lost it in all that mishap, so sorry about that, is I used that fire clay that I found in the castle. I think I found it in the castle to try to make an oven. But as you can see, I did not have enough fire clay. I didn't realize it takes more than a stack of fire clay. So this is actually currently only about half the fire clay that we need, which sucks. We'll get to it. We'll find more fire clay here. In fact, I might even have found some on that expedition. I can't remember. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. I'll look for it, and if I have it, I'll find it. I can't remember if I did or not find some. I've been recording over the course of like a couple days now to try to fix this audio issue that I've been having. So I think I finally got it though. Now that I am home, let me show you guys something out in our farms. I did end up making more inventory space here, as you can see. And I put one of my old hand baskets here just to put seeds in, so I don't have to worry about using up inventory space for seeds anymore. The thing that sucks is all of our flax here, as you can see, it says growth stunted due to cold. So if I harvest this flax, once it actually reaches stage 9, and I actually don't really know if it will reach stage 9 or not. I'm just gonna have to see. But it says here it's only gonna drop about 50% of its normal yield, which really sucks. So you can see here, like I harvested one already, and I only got about 50% of what I would have gotten. Our rye is a little bit more cold hardy, so I can actually harvest this once it's grown, which is good. We get a little bit more grain. I actually did also go ahead and plant some more, or not some more, but I did go ahead and plant a bunch of cabbage seeds. We found a bunch of cabbage seeds, I think like 8 to 10 cabbage seeds during our expedition as well. And I really like cabbage because it is higher in saturation than a lot of the other vegetables. And I believe it's probably going to be a little cold hardier too. So we'll see how much more growth we can get out of this farm before the winter really hits. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for really not paying more attention to this farm early on, because it is going to be a harsh winter for me, I think. And none of my bees have even started producing their honey yet. Oh, what is that? I think it was just a deer. But yeah, there's no honey in any of these. These are populated. This one's populated. I think this one is populated. Yeah, we got 3 out of 6 populated, and then but no honey in them. You could tell because this little opening here. Just look at the color of this opening here, right? And now look at the color of this opening. So this one has honey in it. So I could harvest this one, but I don't want to, because this is like my main skep. This is the skep that I want all the other skeps to be populated from. So I'm not gonna harvest that one. Just what was that? Oh, I'm starving? I literally just ate. Maybe, okay. There must not have been much in that bowl. Oh no. So we're gonna go ahead and make some more food, guys. And I'm actually going to go ahead and call it a episode here. I am so sorry about the mishap with our audio. I'll do my best to ensure this kind of thing doesn't happen in the future, or at least, like, you know, I'm not losing footage left, right, and center. You know, I don't like doing it. I know it's not very entertaining for you guys either. So I promise I will try, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cook up, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.